Welcome back, you guys. This is B Thrash 101, and you tune back in to Couch Talk 101. We have a very special guest in the building with us today. I'm going to let her introduce herself.
Paige.
Okay, so, Miss Paige, what is it you do? What exactly is it that you do?
Okay, so I teach a hip-hop Pilates class every Thursday at Tailor Made Wellness Indy in downtown.
Okay. Now, what is hip-hop Pilates?
Okay, so hip-hop Pilates is a class where we focus on upper body, lower body, triceps, biceps, and we're constantly moving during the class. It's about 94 degrees the whole time that we are exercising, and it's just a class just to be able to create lean muscle mass and create muscle strength. And the only thing we need during the class is a yoga mat and a towel. So it makes it just easy, and then it's a low impact class but high intensity. So if you have like any type of like surgeries or anything, it's a low impact on your body, but then it's high intensity because you're constantly moving, and with the heat going, you're losing body fat.
Now, is that the same thing that we saw DJ Mustard and Carucci do? Or is that the same thing, like when he was on the mat and like he was complaining a lot? Like
When was that?
I think it was like a couple weeks ago he did it.
Maybe that was hot yoga.
Okay.
Maybe that was hot
Okay.
yoga.
So what's the difference? Speaking of that, okay, what's the difference between Pilates and hot Pilates?
Okay, so with regular Pilates, you use equipment. So you're using different types of equipment because how Pilates started, a man wanted to create different type of exercises for people who were bedridden, so they weren't able to get out of bed. So they would do different exercises like sit-ups and different stuff like that while they were in the bed. So regular Pilates kind of goes off that. You use different types of equipment. So when people think of Pilates, they think of different types of equipment you use. So that's regular Pilates. Hot Pilates, we don't use any type of equipment. The only thing we use is a mat, and we use our whole body for all of our weight and everything that we're doing. And then, of course, hot Pilates is hot. Regular Pilates it's not a hot climate while you're exercising.
Okay. Now, what got you started in this?
So I've done fitness for a while. I love fitness. But about 4 years ago, I started going to a hot Pilates class in Nashville, and I loved it. And when I moved back to Indy, I wanted to kind of create my own class, still based off the class that I had first went to, but kind of create my own little technique and like style.
Yeah.
So I just kind of I've done a lot of research. I went to a class here in Indy, their hot Pilates class, kind of looked at their technique, and then I created my own technique, and I just love it because I love exercising in a hot climate. Like even when I I exercise outside in the heat because I love it because you burn so much fat. Plus it's like a challenge because you have the heat, so it makes you even want to work harder.
Okay.
And I guess just like with Pilates, you work your whole body in 1 hour. So you're going to make sure like your abs, a lot of girls are really worried about their butts, their arms, their back. So you get a full body exercise in 1 hour, plus you're losing body fat based off the heat.
So if you're trying to shape yourself, that is exactly what you
That's the perfect class for you.
Okay, so now I noticed you say the heat. Is this something that's offered year round, or is it something like seasonal? Like how does it work?
So it's offered year round. One thing I do recommend, because I did have a person hit me up about like being pregnant. I do not recommend anyone that's pregnant to take hot Pilates, just because it's really, really hot. And it's just you can have any type of complications with the baby, and I just don't feel like it's safe. So it is offered year round, but I just don't feel like if you're pregnant or if you have any type of like health concerns, I will recommend you consult like with your physician or provider to make sure that it's okay for you to take a hot exercise class.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And you speak of your class, like where exactly is it? Like if somebody want to say, hey, I want to do Hot Pilates or Pilates, like where can they find you?
Okay. So my class is at Taylor Wellness Indy. And the address is 1000 East Market Street, Indianapolis, Indiana. There is like a gym. So Taylor Wellness Indy, there's a gym. And then I am in like a little bit behind the gym in a separate building. So that is where I'm at. And I teach the class every Thursday at 7 p.m. I am thinking about adding another day. So other people who are maybe like a weekend, like a Saturday or Sunday for people that have to work during the week.
Okay. Mm-hmm. And about how much is it? Like,
so the class is $10.
Okay, $10 a session? Like
yes.
You come? Okay. So, what's the misconception of something about the class?
Okay. When people think of Pilates, I feel like they feel like, oh my gosh, I have to be super flexible. It's going to be super hard. I'm not going to be able to do it. And it's the opposite. Anyone can do Hot Pilates. There's no type of age range. You have people as young as 15, as old as 70, and probably even older than 70 that can do Hot Pilates. So it's not a hard class. You do gain flexibility while doing the class because there's some type of yoga techniques in the class, but it's not a hard class. And with my class, if you're a beginner, we start at the beginning and then we just constantly just progress every class, and your flexibility will get to where you would like it to get to. But I don't want people to feel like that it's like a super hard class where they have to know all these different techniques. The type of exercises we do are very simple. They're not hard. The only difficult thing about it is just constantly moving in the hot temperature and just being able to keep up during each exercise.
Okay. Mm-hmm. Now, is this something that is just for females, males? Mm-hmm. Like, is your class mixed? Like, how do you...
So anyone can come, females or males. I feel like people feel like it's a female-only class.
Yeah.
No.
When you hear Pilates, you think majority females.
Right. No. Males, females. The classes that I used to go to before I started teaching, there were several males that would be in the class that I was in. So, yeah, I want males to come to my class, too.
Okay. Now, is there anything people should know about you or know about the class? Like, if they never been there, like, what to expect?
Yeah, of course. So, like, I want people to know that sometimes during a group exercise class, it can be, like, you can be nervous because you may not be used to exercising in front of people. It may be your first time ever doing any type of exercise in your life. So during my class, there's no type of, like, making fun of or making you feel like that you can't do it. You know, like, my class is to make you feel appreciative of your body and to get you to where your body goes, where you would like to get to. So, I mean, I don't want people just to feel like that they can't do it, because you can. You know, my class is fun. We play hip-hop music. It's very upbeat. You kind of forget that you're even in a workout class because you get so upbeat to the music. You're like, oh, okay. You feel like you're dancing instead of actually doing the movements. So I just want people to know, like, it's a fun class. Come do it. Don't feel embarrassed. Everybody is trying to help everybody, and we all have body goals. And my purpose of the class is for everybody to get to where they would like to regarding their body goals.
Okay. So, let everybody out there know, like, if they're online, like, how do they find you? Like, social media, Facebook, Instagram, anything.
Okay. So, I have an Instagram. It's Paige, PAIJE, _ as in basketball, and then Fit, FIT. So, Paige _ FIT. And then to register for the class, you can go on Taylor Wellness, so TAYLOR wellnessindy.com, and then once you go on there, you scroll to the bottom and go to classes. Then you go to schedule, and then you will see Hot Pilates. You'll see my name, and then you can schedule on there. If you have any type of problems being able to schedule a class, you're welcome to email me on Instagram, and I'll be able to help you. Any problems being able to pay for the class, I'm able to assist you with anything. So just hit me up and let me know any questions you have.
Okay. And we'll be sure to put all of this in the link below. So make sure you stay tuned for the Hot Pilates and make sure you get involved, man. Don't be intimidated. It's something you can learn, step out your comfort zone, and have fun with. So this is B Thrash, and this is Miss Paige, and you tuned in to Couch Talk 1 of 1.